Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn English Grammar Effectively. This is the series of tenses and I have uploaded many videos on tenses. So kindly watch them out. If you have any query regarding with any tense, feel free to write in the comment section. Definitely I am giving answer. Now, if you are watching this video for the first time, so this is my request to watch my other videos too. Do watch, like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon. Let's begin. The future perfect tense, tense number 11. Let's see the definition of tense. The verb form that indicates the time of an event, an action or state is called tense. Future perfect tense is used to talk about actions that will be completed by a certain future time. Let's learn with the help of diagram. Now see singular I, you, he, she and it, and plural we, you, they. Now let's learn the sentence formation. Here in singular you have to use first subject from this, then you have to use predicate, means will have plus third form that is called V3 or past participle, and with plural we, you and they. These are the subjects, so you have to choose any. Along with that you have to use this sentence formation. Will have plus V3 form of the main verb that is called past participle. Let's see the example with structure. Subject, then will, then have and V3 form that is past participle. For example, he will have prepared food tomorrow. So, he that is the subject will have prepared the whole that is called predicate or verb. Food that is an object and tomorrow that is an adverb. This is positive construction. Let's move to negative. Subject plus will plus not, then have and V3 form of the main verb. So, he will not have prepared food tomorrow. This is the example of negative sentence. So, here not is given because we are framing negative formation. Interrogative one, will he have and V3 form. So, will that is auxiliary form will come first, then subject that is he, have prepared, so verb, food that is an object and tomorrow that is an adverb. Put question mark at the end. Let's see some more examples. First, the rain will have stopped by tomorrow. So, will have stopped. Here this construction you have to use to indicate future perfect tense. The building will have completed before the beginning of next year. So, will have completed shows future perfect tense. This action will be completed in the future. That is why this future perfect tense is given. He will have left before you go to see him. You can call me at work at 8 a.m. I will have arrived at the office by 7. you will not have finished your report by this time next week. So if you are framing negative sentence, immediately after auxiliary verb you have to write not. By next summer they will have built the bridge. So this action of building the bridge will be completed in the future. That is why here future perfect tense will have built is given. She will have fallen asleep by the time we get home. My mother will not have prepared breakfast by the time my brother wake up. Will people's lives have changed by 10 years? So if you want to frame interrogative sentence, then first auxiliary verb will come. Then you have to write subject and then predicate. By the end of this week, she will have completed her assignment. Let's see usages with examples. First usage. This tense is used to talk about an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. For example, by 10 o'clock tomorrow, I will have taken off for China. Second usage. To talk about an action that will be completed before another event takes place. For example, she will have learned Chinese before she moves to China. Third usage. To express conviction that something happened in the near past. For example, the guests will have arrived at the hotel by now. So friends, that's all for today. I'll be back with more videos. Till then, keep watching, keep liking, keep pressing the bell icon and keep subscribing. Thank you.